gotta get the juggernaut put onto it. It sounds like it's leaning out, but that could just be that it's freewheeling. So we're gonna run it down the track. We're gonna see if it decides to do the backfire when we're on the track and then jet it accordingly from there. Well, I got hauled over by the tech guy. They don't do mini bikes here as a big thing. So I got told to slap this on. I totally agree with it. I think he's right. I was being stupid. I had my camera down here so I could see how the torque converter was working. And really, in all honesty, it's not safe. If my pant leg had gone in there, it would have sucked. So we're gonna get the cover back on it. But what we did was we grabbed a permanent marker and we made some lines in here, so we should be able to tell where it's wearing on the belt. Well, here we go. Drum roll, please. We got China versus America, and we have 47.3, 47.28. And pay attention to my reaction time here. We went chase as a race in order to see if we could haul him down. I gave him about 100 foot. I counted out a little too far and lost. But we've got Chinesium. Was 41, 41, 41. We went America 47 with the Juggernaut. Now, we're gonna run one or two more. We've got another mini bike that showed up that's got a 265 cheater cam in it, VM22 carburetor on it, and 19-inch rear tires. I believe running the same exact gear ratio I am. So, if he's geared up with what I think he is, he's got 1 inch taller rear tire, and the 265 should really give the MOD2 a run for its money. So we're gonna see what happens. We've actually gotten more done today than I was actually expecting us to do. So what we're gonna do is we're going to mess with this spring. The spring is here. We're going to pop this clip off. I'm going to rotate it and I'm gonna set it into that spring hole there. In theory, going forward should be more torque. Going back should be going faster. That's the theory anyway. This has ended up a lot more violent disassembly than I was hoping for, but literally not a single bit of this Vevor clutch off Amazon was lubed up at all. It was seized entirely on there. That might have been my problem this entire time. It's hard to see in this angle, but Jesse helped me get that into there and get the clip into place. If we come up here, we can see our marks. That should be gone. The belt should be riding right at that edge. So we're gonna pop this belt, the Black Horse, back on, and then run it, check it, and then we're gonna try the Gates belt after this. Otherwise than that, unless we play with the jets a little bit, we're pretty well built out as far as we can do for today. Looks like we're not going to be swapping in this Gates belt, even though all of the numbers are exactly the same as a 30 series belt. But this belt is asymmetric. If you look down across it, I'll see if I can catch it in the sun. There's that belt versus a 30 series belt. You can see you got one side there that's out and one side that's flat. If I throw that in there, I'm gonna do nothing but just obliterate it and waste $14. Here we go, YouTube. We're at 48 miles per hour and 47.8. As we're getting closer to sunset, air quality is probably getting better. I don't know. I think at this point, other than a 62 swap in order to be able to get a little bit more out of it, that's probably about it. I mean, we're sitting right on almost 6,000. We know we can turn 7, so somewhere we've got some sort of loss we should try and figure out and play with. Well, as you can probably tell, it's sunset. We've had an entire 12 hours of being here, monkeying with just about everything, including the last requirement on the list, put a 60 tooth on it. So with a 50 tooth on it, Juggernaut, American engine, we went 49 miles per hour, 12.7. With the 60 tooth on it, we had a lot more torque. I mean, you could really feel it in your butt. But we only did 46 miles per hour and 13.1 for a time. The answer is that 50 tooth is the sweet spot, and we're just gonna have to work with it from there. Build a bigger, better engine. Hey, honey, I didn't clear 50 today, so the bike is still in the safe category. You said it was only dangerous if I could go past 50. I remember this argument. Love you.
Yeah, we haven't been here 10 hours. Your math is
Jethro,
wrong.
say bye-bye. Hey, John, say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Jethro, are you trying to tell the people they need to buy a track kit because the little ring things keep babies happy and content? Tell them. Say, yeah, this is a really expensive baby play toy. It is not for tying down mini bikes.